sprint marathon. What the hell? I have such an ambitious goal. Gotta remind myself of that. Hello, fellow runners, and welcome back in here. If you're new, who's this girl? You're right. I'm Dear Underlasser, and I'm just another passionate runner, running coach, and ultimately also mom to a 1-year-old baby who's trying to prepare for a marathon. This is what this vlog, this series I just started is all about. Being pretty a mess preparing for a marathon with a baby, with sleep deprivation, with a busy schedule, but still it's getting better. I'm getting better and at managing it all, also because I really notice how this goal is actually a good thing for me. It's ambitious enough to motivate me to train consistently, at least those 3 times per week, 3 runs per week, plus 1 strength workout when I manage it. And yeah, in this episode we are going into my training. I'm gonna bring you with me. Okay, so time for some strength training finally. I don't know why I skipped it so often lately. It's actually a lot already, 3 runs, yes, but come on, 20 minutes strength, you can always find them. And I can only recommend so many results, and you need to lift heavy. Body weight is still super valid. Workout done, so nice. Also, baby was everywhere. I used to be that person who thought when I saw video of parents doing their workouts with their babies, like, wow, super cool, but also, I mean, why not when they're at school or somewhere else or they're sleeping, just, for practical reasons. But then, now that I'm a mom, wow, I totally get it. You just always trying to do other things when they're sleeping or, busy. And then, yeah, it's super normal to do your workout with your babies, at least until they don't go to school. But it's manageable, especially without weights, without many jumps, as I'm doing indeed. So, yeah, nailed. And I just want to do it more often. Yes, my fault, my bad. Roll it, and then this is here. Super easy to find and store. I love it so much. Good morning. The day after the body weight strength workout, I'm pretty sore, and honestly, I don't know if today it's a good idea to do what's scheduled, which is a tempo run. I think it's just those classic soreness that disappears after a bit of shakeout, a warm-up. Let's see, first a nice breakfast. My kitchen is really anesthetic right now, so don't mind it. Ooh, healthy. Perfection. I don't like to make, New Year's resolutions. I prefer to rather have an actionable list of things that I want to improve and replace bad habits, for example, I want to replace, because I think it's much more effective. I had this to do to eat a healthier breakfast and replace croissant with oatmeal at least once in a while. And I have to say that it's working, but it works also for other things. For example, with my phone, I decided that I'm not gonna bring it into my bedroom anymore, so I'm not tempted to doom scroll in bed, which is horrible for your sleep hygiene and other things. What about you? Maybe you have another strategy? Let me know in the comments if there's some habits that you wanna change and what are you doing for that. So, breakfast is done and I feel really a shift in my energies. I'm ready for the tempo run. And I probably have some cocoa in my face. It wasn't that bad. Baby's still napping. Wow. So, gotta take advantage of it. Every time it happens, it's whoa, I have so many things to do. I don't know where to start from. But I also want to be productive, but still I need my me time to relax, to not respond to anyone out there. If you're a mama or a parent, you probably know what I mean. Yeah, now I'm gonna work for my athletes because it's Friday, and on Fridays it's normally feedback and training plans. Let's focus and work hard until it lasts. Households done. So guess what, fellow runners, we go for that tempo run. I'm super pumped, sun is shining and I'm feeling motivated. I'm ready to speed it up. Do you want to pump it up? So, tempo run done. Woo, that was tough. I really gave my best because I wanted to improve since the last one. It was a 20-minute tempo run test to determine my new lactate threshold. Improved. Really happy about this session, even though my conditions weren't ideal because I did strength training yesterday. Not the smartest. I know myself as a coach what I do, but sometimes it's just life and it doesn't have to be perfect, but done. This is the mama mindset. So now let's do a little cool down. Korean dinner after the tempo run. I'm starving. Crispy chicken, egg, and a sauce. So delicious. Buon appetito! So it's Sunday afternoon. It's really catastrophic. Yeah, baby didn't want to sleep the whole night. I stayed up from midnight till, what was it, 6 a.m. I was so out of my mind. All my plans for today I had to cancel a lot of them, not all though, because there's those very two good friends of mine who I wanted to see. Yeah, I just want to meet them and go out of this bubble. And of course, my run is cancelled, my Sunday long run. I'm always too optimistic about my energies and my plans. Another learning on this marathon, is super wild marathon journey, is it's not a good idea to not have a rest day in between, no matter what's the session, between every session. So I did the mistake to squeeze the strength workout with the tempo run 2 days in a row. I don't know how my long run today would have been, probably okay-ish, yes, but not tip-top. So the learning, and we're taking it for the next week, is to always have a recovery day in between, no matter what's the session, which is super important when you're not sleeping well continuously, when you have a rough routine and baby just woke up and it's time to meet my friends. Happy Happy Monday! There we are. New week, new energy, and I'm gonna recover my belated long run today. Hey, so there's not much to say apart from it wasn't my day very much. I really need this run, and at the same time, I don't feel a lot in the mood for that. But that's exactly why I'm gonna do it anyway, because I know I'm gonna feel better at the end of it. You don't need every time to be motivated or in the mood necessarily, if you know what I mean, and I'm sure. So I'm gonna push myself in the first minutes, and then it's gonna be awesome. And I even put my favorite running shoes, the Gel Nimbus 27. So let's go. Yummy, yummy. And listen to the music. Out and about. So, yesterday's run. Wow. 10k in full rage mode, and then 6k, a bit easier. Very rough. So, for today, rest, maybe a bit of mobility or yoga. And also I feel unexpectedly great after this long run. My endurance is improving and I'm gaining more confidence with longer distances. Not yet the marathon prep ones, like a 25-30k. Hopefully we're gonna get there. Nah. The day was a total chaos. I feel like trash. That's exactly why I need this run, right? See you later. Ciao. Ooh, the weather is so lovely. Even though it's late, I'm pumped. It was such a rough day and I really need this run. 10k easy, just enjoying. Oh wow, today I also have a running technique circuit, but I'm not in the mood for that. I mean, not in the mood, but energetically just rusty. Should I try it anyway? Nah, not today. Berlin Marathon, what the hell? I have such an ambitious goal. Gotta remind myself of that. Whoa, I'm so slow and rusty, but starting to feel a little bit of that vibe. You know what I mean? We're still at the beginning, and I put one of my favorite podcasts. It's Brave Souls by Jenny Dinovi. If you're into personal growth, spirituality, I suggest you to give it a chance. It's so rejuvenating.
I was feeling so depleted of my energies still, but better because I'm moving and I'm out there and the sun is shining, the birds are chirping. It's so beautiful. Look where I'm running at. So cute.